So what inspired me to write the book God-Sized Goals? It was the year, I believe 2022, where I was just falling short of my goals. I started off the year strong like everyone else with these big dreams, big goals. By March, most people lose the momentum, so I thought that was normal. But by the last quarter of the year, I had become so frustrated, so discouraged. I felt like a fraud because I hadn't even touched any of the things. That was the year that I had this car where the battery was constantly dying. I had to go buy me a portable charger. And this is so embarrassing to tell as a leader. But I would go from point A to a meeting. When I came out, I would have to lift up my hood and charge my car, get to point B. Then do the same thing, repeat that. That was so embarrassing. But the reason I held on to that car is because I didn't want a car payment. And so by the last quarter of the year, I realized I was going to be in the same place the next year if something didn't change. And I went to God in prayer. I cried out to Him. I went on this 21-day journey of fasting and prayer, and God gave me this blueprint that changed everything. When I say a car was delivered to my front door and I have to make no car payments on it, that's God. When I said that I am ready for this job that's going to identify the purpose that I'm called to, and I'm going to call this title into being, and it became so, that's nothing but God. And so being able to achieve those goals, it wasn't because I tried harder, but it was because I partnered with God and I surrendered that outcome to Him. And I knew that this 10-step roadmap that He gave me, that I was instructed to go and share it with others so that others will know more about Him. And it came in this form of this book, Crushing God-Sized Goals. Yeah, I get asked that a lot. What do I mean by God-Sized goal? And that's a good question. But God-sized goals is something that is bigger than you. It's something that requires divine intervention in order to accomplish it. It's goals that stretches you, that grows you, but it brings ultimate glory to God. It's these goals that often scare you a little because it's outside of your comfort zone. You're excited because it aligns with your purpose, but you just don't have the resources, the ideas, the skill on how to accomplish this. And so it requires a partnership with God. What sets my book apart is that, first of all, this is a book that combines biblical wisdom with practical steps. And so therefore it helps you to align your goals with your purpose. Oh, I want my readers to walk away with more than a to-do list. I want them to leave with renewed faith. I want them to leave with bold vision and with, of course, practical biblical steps. And so my prayer is that anyone who reads this book will realize that they don't have to settle for small dreams and stay stuck with fear and with procrastination. I want them to know that with God, all things are possible. And Crushing God-Sized Goals will show them how to walk this out in faith and how to do it one step at a time. Well, my ideal reader, I find, are the ones who are the busy professionals who have high hopes, high dreams, and they're just, whether it's busyness of life or not being able to focus on those goals or reaching a dead-end plateau in their profession, they're my ideal readers. But I find that this book is really for anyone who may feel stuck or unsure of where to start with their goal. It's especially for faith-driven professionals who want to achieve meaningful goals without getting burned out. This book will help you invite God into the process and move forward with clarity and move forward with, first of all, it's never too late. I have people who are retired and have a copy of my book. Actually, the person who has been a mentor, my first mentor, who is now retired, wrote the foreword in my book and is going through the book as well. So it's never too late when God is in the picture. His timing is always perfect. And the thing is, He could redeem years of delay in just one single moment of obedience. So just by saying yes, it's never too late. So you can get my book on Amazon, Crushing God-Sized Goal, as well as on my website, legendaryleadershipacademy.org. Other options is that if you don't want to do this alone, I'm here to support you. You can sign up for my coaching program, my 12-week coaching program, where I will support you, hold you accountable, walk you through the process, where we will meet regularly to go over your goals.